Hello, my name is Eleanor Lozano, and today I'm going to be talking about my lifelong journey map. Now, one thing I want to improve over my lifetime is communication, which this to me means meaning. Am I saying something of substance, clarity, and efficiency stacked on top of those things? Now, this will be really important to my future aim as a curator because whether it's verbal teachings to students or to visitors, that I need to make sure that people are understanding what I'm saying because I am in that position to where people are going to be paying very close attention to what I'm doing and saying, so I need to make sure I get the right point across. And for writings, it's to make sure that people understand what they're reading as sources of information. Some obstacles that I have to address first in improving these things is that because this has always been a struggle, it's, to be honest, it's turned into some kind of complacency. And this stems from, well, I've always been bad at this, but I don't know how to improve at this point, so we'll set that aside and we'll work on some other things, which this works up until a certain point until, oh no, I need to communicate, and oh no, it's not very good. So here I am coming back to that to improve on it. Some steps I can take is that I can take more opportunities to speak verbally, like this presentation actually. This helps me out a lot because I have no words to read off of to use as a crutch. I have my face visible and my voice that you can hear it, and so I am forced to improve them. And some resources that I can visit to help me even more with this is with writing, tutoring, office meetings, rehearsing with coach. I actually did that right before I recorded, and it was really helpful, and interview workshops. I especially point out office meetings because who knows more about communication than the people who have been being forced to verbally communicate efficiently for, like, I don't know how many years, a lot of years, a lot of qualifying number of years. And so we go to the second thing that I need to improve on, which is engagement. Now, I have word choice and visual flair as the things that I think that I need to focus on, as I did in my last slide, as I included. Word choice includes friendliness and zest because I need to make sure that I'm communicating to my audience respectfully and I'm using interesting words that are not too complicated for people, but that aren't too informal. Right now, I'm leaning more on the formal side, but I'm trying not to be too informal. Now, with visual flares, I have the 7 principles of art and personal touches that really make it mine. This is really important, again, for my future aim as being a curator and just in general because um, Grammarly has said, hey, you need to improve on that. This is really dry. I'm like, oh. So some steps to take would be experimentation, especially. I'm not sure if there's really any way that will get me to improve like experimentation would. And then in writing, listening for what is interesting versus what is melodramatic. What has gotten me to this dry point is that I tended to over exaggerate things or use over simplistic word choices to where, oh, I've created a false statement. All right, this isn't, I can't do that. I can't be doing that. Some obstacles is that I am naturally monotone. I think I'm being very exaggerated with my voice, and when I export this video, I'm pretty sure that will not be the case. I might be as flat as ever in tone, but that is something that I know about right now. And besides that, don't really know the full scope of the issue. There might be some things I'm missing that are keeping me from really improving. So, some resources that I can use is the resume and cover letter tutoring because that relies on efficient communication, for really important things like jobs and internships, tutorials on design, can pull them up on YouTube. And this isn't like this one is for like a visual sense, and so is the templates. This would especially be helpful with PowerPoint and its designer and Canva, which thank you, Canva, for your service. Some learning artifacts to collect to keep improving would be any video assignments, especially at Show My Face and that you can hear my voice with, any assignments that heavily implement graphic design, assignments that require this in more improvisation ways, and items outside of college. With that, any items that turn out to be useful that I don't expect to, anything and everything will help and should be included in my portfolio, whether it's for this class or it's just for like personal reasons. And oh, any video assignments I want to add that with no crutches, all right? I'm fidgeting with something right now with like a small item, but that's pretty much all I have. I'm not allowing myself to use any crutches. Besides that, that's I guess I could use a clicker as a fidget. Anyways, thank you very much and have a good day.